start. Shit, where's my dashboard? Where am I? I have so many things pulled up just in case everything goes wrong. I couldn't find where the actual stream was.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Don't die. Please don't die.
Nah, I'm not gonna give PJ what he wants. So they changed the Twitch layout. And it's really annoying. Because I don't know where the share function is for Twitch anymore.
I don't fucking know.
I have no idea. So I guess it's just going to have to be enough that people will see it on Twitch.
It's right underneath it for me. Underneath the video.
I don't see it anymore. Like, for my channel, my streaming, I don't see it. It's different. It's different between you and me. It's really freaking stupid, but you know what? It's fine. YouTube is the primary thing anyway.
Right.
Okay. Oh boy. So, a couple things I need to do, or I want to do, before we head out to Altanea there. First, I never got the gifts, the bounties. I never wound up getting them. So now that everybody's together, I might as well grab them real quick. A little closer now. Oh, boots! And my convoy is full. Great.
Are you okay, friend?
No.
Are you still sick?
A little bit. Okay, so I got boots. That's good. Hello, Jaden. Listen, the reason I stream to Twitch and YouTube is so that I can reach a broader audience and bring them over to the YouTube channel. Pitchfork! We get a pitchfork. Yep. Next one. Really? Wait. That's how you get the Taro shard? Fuck. I mean, not that it matters. I don't need it now, but... Fuck. And a gold purse. Is that wow. That's generous. That's generous, game, when I've done everything that I wanted to do with upgrades. Thanks. Another pitchfork. Why? Why am I getting 2 pitchforks? And
I don't know, man.
And the final Miller's bounty is... a pitchfork. Miller, you're not very good at this, are you? And a talent. Ooh. Ah. I've spoken too soon. Talisman increases resistance.
Oh, that's good.
Well, yeah. Okay, so what I was freaking out about the Toro shard is that I was going to show another section of DLC, which is the Astral Temple and the Inner Sanctum. So basically, what these two are you go through and you collect shards, or at least that's That's the hope, that you're collecting shards. And once you get all 12 shards, which are each named for an astrological sign, and you get a black pearl, which I mentioned way back in the beginning of the series, if you bring it to the man in the inner sanctum, he'll pull it together, and you'll get something called a Jacinth orb or something like that. And basically what it does is that if you give it to a unit, it will increase their chances of getting a resistance point, and then like further increase chances of getting stats all around. The only thing is, I've maxed out everybody that matter in this final dungeon, so I don't need it. So
Oh no.
and I only just realized that after going through these so many times to get the orbs. However, one good thing did come out of it. I got a lot of food. A lot of food that we will probably need in the dungeon. Look at all this.
Wow.
I think we're ready in terms of fatigue. So there's that.
If you're not, something's very wrong.
Yeah. So apparently there are a couple of endgame weapons that you can get that are really good. So I'm gonna see if we can get those while in the dungeon as well. Unfortunately, they won't be fully upgraded because I spent all of my money trying to upgrade everything else. Yes, we are doing Thebes today. One more thing. You remember the guy that wanted 5 steel lances?
Yeah.
So I actually went back to him because I'm just like, I'm not going to use all these. And then he's like, well, in a twist of fate, my master doesn't want him, but I'm fleeing the country because my master is very angry right now.
Oh my god.
So he's gone. So that's what happens when you leave him, when you say no and just leave him out. I'm doing well, Cassandra. How are you? So that is that. And I left one battle between us and Thebes. I'm going to get to that, Carlos. Because I want to show off my hard work, essentially. So let's engage this final enemy squad between us and Thebes there. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so I can't show off all of them, which sucks, honestly. Oh wait, yes I can. Okay. Smooth Gray, Tatiana, Paula, oh no, Est, Forsyth, May, Silk, no, not Silk, Cliff, Zeke, Celica, Tobin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, no, good. So, as you can see, everybody looks a little bit different from the last stream, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So, these are their overclass units. Hi, Pooja. Yes, you did. You made it to another random finale. So, these are their overclass units. So, you remember Alms, his Conqueror outfit. So, he is a Conqueror, and that's his overclass. Also, a little bit of a connection to Awakening with his descendant Wolhart. Celica is the Regain class, which is a princess who has kind of found her own.
Okay.
So that this is her. Once again, they just love just slamming their swords into the ground. Tatiana is the only one that isn't max level, and that's because she was usually used for fortify healing, and that really doesn't give much experience. But this is her class. And let's see if I can catch her. Yep. So her staff disappears at the end of the animation. That's her exemplar class. And no, I'm gonna save S for last because I love her design. So May and Forsyth were just guinea pigs for the overclass. So this is the overclass for the priestess. This is the enchantress class.
Oh.
Looks kind of cool, except May has really crappy stats. She didn't level up well. Who's next? Who's next? Gray. This is the Yasha class. I really like his animations, and you'll see it more in battle. But this is the overclass for the Dread Fighter.
Ooh. Come on. That's cool looking.
And much like the ninja class, he will disappear at the end of the animation. As for the Gold Knight overclass, the Skogul class. So, I kind of like the helmet on the Skogul class because it reminds me of the whole thing about Matilda being a Valkyrie.
Yeah.
For the Bow Knight class, this is the Olyphanter class, and it looks really cool.
It really does.
The bow specifically. And you'll see, actually, that I have gotten the 3 regalia, which are weapons from Shadow Dragon. So he has the Parthia, which is the bow. He has the Mercurius, which is the sword, and as we saw before, Zeke has the Gradavis, which is the lance. And you actually get an achievement for getting the 3 regalia, so I was able to get that. Forsyth, this is the overclass for the Baron class. The Spartan, look how big his shield is!
Oh, wow.
What about Zeke's speed, Dar? Well, his speed is down because of the Gradavis, because it weighs 4. But he can still he can still do a lot of damage. The Sage, the Sage overclass is the Guru, and Cliff was obviously the the guinea pig for that.
Good.
And finally, I believe that's finally, is the overclass for the Falcon Knight, the Harrier.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. It's pretty much the equivalent to a Dark Flyer, which is in Awakening and Fates. We never got to see a Dark Flyer class, I don't think, because I don't have the access to it. But I wonder why I like the design.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
So yeah, that's all that. I'm going to just test out all their animations and make sure they're
You are transparent.
Oh, the speed is good. Yeah, no, I got lucky with that. So with this, I picked this battle specifically because like there are constant reinforcements, so we get to see a lot of good animations before we go to Thebes. More or less, Pooja. The real goal was to get to their respective locations and solve the war in their own way. Unfortunately, the way that they made Celica's character is that she just was a complete idiot and a damsel in distress type of character.
Which is really sad.
Which is really sad. Also, something to note is that all of the characters, their max health can only be 52. 52 is the max health stat for all of our main characters.
Huh.
I can handle this.
Yeah, she might be leading her own army, but the way that the plot turned out, they made her into a damsel in distress character. It's a real shame. Also, I want to note again that Alm now has 3 bow range, which works out very well.
I'll do my best.
Zeke, go! My boy Zeke.
Good.
Yes!
Any last words?
We're gonna get to see some certain animations later on while we're in the dungeon, but at the same time, some animations we will not, like May and Forsyth, because I'm not taking them along. I'm also not taking, well, we'll get to that when we get there.
Have some of this.
It's a missed opportunity with the story, making 2 strong independent characters and showing how each of them grow and lead. Yeah, well, unfortunately, it seems that Celica really didn't grow as a character at all. At least that's the way I see it.
It's my turn.
Yes? No.
He's got nothing on me.
We get it, your Alm's rival. Fuck. This full inventory is gonna be a problem. Although the good thing about having these overclass is that all of their crit rates are super high.
Which is good.
Which is very good.
Very, very good.
I'll pull my own weight.
While I want to show everybody as much as I can... Ooh, critical... Wait, is this the... Oh, it's... Oh. Yeah, no, that still works. She just keeps slashing with the fucking spear. Est, as you can tell... Ooh, there it is. That's what I wanted to show off. The little dive spin attack from above. They actually changed Alm a lot in this game. In Gaiden, he was actually a brutal barbarian kind of character, but they changed him to be a little more thoughtful and such. Really? Huh. Well then. That's actually kind of interesting. Look at that crit rate! Holy shit! Oh, I also want to show that he does 73 damage on a normal hit now.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
This is my strength.
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
Yeah. That's, yeah, pretty good.
Crit? No. Yes!
You and me.
Good.
So in reality, I didn't get to show off May or whatever because the battle went on too fast, but you kind of get the point. They have
Right.
really interesting overclass designs. Alright, now we've made it to Arcanea, for Furia Harbor. Welcome to Furia, a port town on the northwestern edge of Arcanea. Thanks to you, I made it past all the danger and returned home to safety. You must permit me to repay you. Please accept this for your efforts. Yes! Oh, that's gonna be so useful. And renown, I guess. With that, I must be off. I pray our paths cross again. Canadian merchant left. Across the mountains lies a barren land called Mammerthaw Desert. Hey, gamer. There you'll find the ruins of an ancient capital called Thebes. Long ago, Thebes was a city so massive as to defy belief. But time worked its cruel magic, and now half the city lies buried in sand. We have a legend around these parts. It says an evil god will descend upon us from the west and destroy humanity. Huh? You cross the Western Sea, but you're completely normal. When I think of Westerners, I picture vicious, bloodthirsty madmen. Okay. Town of Furia was named for its founder, a proud and mighty champion. Oh, let's examine, see what we can pick up here. There's a steel lance. If you're in need of more, you got the herring. Might as well grab some more food while we're at it. Don't need the black pearl anymore. Also, cat. Never seen a cat with fur this long. Even the animals here are different. So, interesting other thing is that you can change the leader. So now you can have Celica as the leader.
Huh.
So what does she say about Gato? Oh, I love this cat. What a puffball you are.
Aww.
Oh, that's amazing. Let's have Celica in the lead for a while. So we get another smithy, steal another water. Like, go!
God damn it. That poor Smith.
He doesn't need it. Alright. Notice board. This board bears all manners of notices. Food, and a steel shield in case you want that. Folks around here sell treasure to what makes ends folks around here sell treasure what to make ends meet. Such plunder from the ruins of Thebes goes towards that end. Those ruins draw explorers from across Arcanea looking to strike their claim. Not more than a few perish for their trouble, such as the price of greed. It's a woman, Pooja. It's a woman. The smithy is a woman. Tongues have been wagging about Thebes' underground labyrinth. They say the deeper you go, the rarer and more incredible the treasures get. Of course, the danger also gets more incredible, so there's that. Indeed. There's also a Mila statue here, because for some reason there's still a Mila statue. There's still a Mila statue even here in Arcanea. Okay. I'm gonna pull up a map for this place because this place can get very twisted. Alright. Let's do this. Thebes Labyrinth, the hulking husk of a massive city once rich in magical power. It slumbers still, buried under centuries of sand from the Mammerthaw Desert. Ready for plot?
Much plot?
It's more lore than plot, actually. So, who am I taking? I'm taking Celica, I'm taking Alm. Taking Tatiana, I'm taking Zeke. I'm taking the three sisters. Taking Gray, taking Tobin. And I am taking...
Saber!
No. Taking... I'm gonna take Silk for now. Obviously, if things don't work out, I might switch the order.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Dave's Labyrinth.
An
Oh.
ancient fallen capital. Its people drowned in their own magic power. This place has slumbered for centuries as a result of their greed.
This is true, and we're going to learn the story of Thebes' Labyrinth later on. In fact, starting right now. This Thebes' Labyrinth, let none set foot within its cursed halls. So I guess we'll have Celica as the leader for this dungeon. Because we've gotten to see Alm's overworld portrait already. So, there are 10 floors to this place. Each one more twisted than the last. I have never completed this dungeon. I was playing on Classic, so that's part of the reason. But another part of the reason is because of what they said before. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. The harder it gets. Look at floor 1. Look at how many enemies we're facing just on the first floor.
I can handle this.
At your service.
All right, let's go.
Let us proceed.
Yes, allow me.
Hello,
Hello,
Dragoon.
Dragoon.
Today, my love. My eyes could barely keep up with the flashings of your lance.
Tatiana.
Oh no, are you hurt? Because I can heal you if...
Tatiana, you need not pretend this doesn't affect you.
I'm not pretending.
I know you too well to be fooled. If your heart aches, you can speak of it. Perhaps I should have kept these musings to myself. No. Hear me, my sweet. No matter how often the past invades my mind, none but you will ever enter my heart. I promise to be here for you, always.
Oh, my love.
Now, shall we end this fight? Tomorrow awaits if we survive today.
Interesting. It's interesting that conversation pops up now when we're in the labyrinth. And that's all I'm saying about that.
Pooja, calm down.
Would you please?
Please don't die in the chat.
Hey, sis. Can I ask you something?
This must be bad if you need to ask permission first.
No, it's just... Look, maybe I'm wrong and just imagining it, but I'm curious.
About?
Is there a boy you like? You know, you're in this army.
What?
I mean, it's such a wonderful group and full of really nice men. So, if any of them caught your eye, I thought maybe I could set you up?
Wow. I don't even know where to begin. We're not here to mingle and find a date, Est. There's no room for that now. I know you mean well, but be serious.
Sorry.
Listen to me, Est. What makes me the most happy is being with you and Katria. You don't need to worry about anything except staying safe. Understood?
Understood.
Funny enough, from playing all these games, I've never actually found anything about Paula's romantic interests, because Est is with Abel back in Arcanea. Katria had a crush on Marth, but that was never meant to be because royalty. But nothing about Paula.
Your mother walks with me.
It's just strange.
Best.
you guys are gonna be dicks and try to snipe from afar, huh? Alright, Zeke, do your thing. Paula has a crush on you. Really? I did not know that. I'm sorry, did you just miss a 93, Gray?
Oh my god.
This is not a good start.
I won't ask forgiveness.
Oh boy.
Katria?
And what do you have for me today, little Miss Merchant?
Oh, hush. I don't have anything.
Well, that's a shame. I was almost looking forward to it.
You know, I haven't just been fooling around with all these presents. I was really hoping they would make you happy. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted you to know that.
Oh, you silly girl. Bess, you don't need to worry yourself about that. Just having you around guarantees things will never be boring here. Please, don't ever change, alright?
Oh, Katria. Wait. That was a compliment, right? I mean, it made me happy. Should I feel happy?
I wonder. Pala.
Did you need something?
I just had a thought. I know it's only happenstance that brought us here, but... well, Celica and the others are all such good people. And Valentian culture is quite interesting in its own right. Perhaps I should allow myself to enjoy being here a bit more.
That's not what I expected you to say. In fact, you're the last of us I'd suppose to be having such thoughts.
Is it really so out of character?
Maybe not. Especially as I think your words were directed at me. And perhaps you're right. I have been rather dour lately, after all. I suppose it is important to find joy wherever life happens to take you.
I couldn't agree more. And I find the most joy in the smiles of my sisters.
Well, that's very sweet.
Aw. Now shove her. It was there. I thought it was the best time for it. So yeah, as you can see, Paula now has a maxed out silver lance. Est has a maxed out steel lance, and Katria, this is something I found when I was kind of looking around in the DLCs. She got the Emperor's lance. This is the same lance that Emperor Rudolph used.
Huh.
Yeah. A little bit of interesting thing there. Crush him! The fuck is a Yasha? Like a ninja? Like a Dread Fighter ninja, I guess? Also, hi, PJ.
Hi, PJ.
You think you could stand up to Alm? Please. He's doing 72 damage per round. You can't beat him. You like it? Cool. I can show you the animations, that is if not everybody dies this round. These notifications from that roleplay site are getting extremely obnoxious. That's not the animation I was expecting.
Just blinks out of existence.
Yeah. Once again, not the animation I was expecting. Also, give me a minute. I keep getting fucking desktop notifications because I apparently keep blipping out of the roleplay groups, and it's like, hey, guess what? You're blipping out. I'm like, I know. Leave me alone. Gretavis kind of like That's not. His name is Zeke, Pooja, not Gretavis.
I was very confused. I'm like,
the name
what?
of the weapon is Gretavis.
The character is Zeke.
Tobin! Probably. I'll get him. Oh man. Laughing is gonna be a real trouble today.
I need to get stronger.
Listen, PJ, I'm
That was
not
a fine victory.
I'm not saying that Zeke doesn't look like Xander. I'm just laughing about, you know, the error in that sentence. Anyway. Oh good. More meat. Uh-oh.
Apparently Xander looks like a sword.
Oh, good.
Poor Xander.
I just went backwards, didn't I? Fuck. Yeah, I did. I just went backwards. I'm just going to ignore you, and you.
They're following you.
I'm
There's
going to
another
ignore
one.
you. And you. You don't even see me. Dooby-doo. Okay. We have another.
Aren't labyrinth's great.
Labyrinths are fun. Okay. In Thebes lived an alchemist named Fornius. Much praised for his genius. In time, he would be feared by all. So, floor by floor, we're getting a little bit more lore. And the floors don't go up, they go down.
And
Second
her legs
basement.
are broken.
No, this is Fire Emblem logic. But then again, I guess that doesn't really apply because somebody else fell from a high place and she died, so it's like it's very inconsistent. And for anybody who's just coming into the stream and yelling at me to pick these things up, I have a full inventory. I have plenty of supplies. Two matters consumed Fornius, and he spent his life in their pursuit. I am already lost.
Oh, good.
No, I'm not.
Just wait a little bit, shout, "It's not fair," and a creepy guy will show up and speed up time, so it's even more not fair.
Alright. What am I facing here? Oh, we're already facing undead. Cool.
Oh, great.
Silver purse. Give me money. Cool.
At your service.
You know what? I'm gonna start chipping off damage with fucking Tobin here. He has something given to him by Parthia called Trench Shot, which allows him to get an even bigger range on his bow. So the normal bow is 1 to 3. The range is now 1 to 6.
Alright, let's go.
I can handle this.
I will be right back.
Yep, that's fine. You're not gonna be missing much. Oh, summoners. Yeah, that's a problem. You need to go now, sir.
This one's mine. Never count out.
That silver purse. And Est can do 52 damage just on her freaking lonesome.
Wait for me, April.
Just fantastic.
Aw, I wish I did.
Leave them to me.
How about this? Satisfied?
Good.
I'm
And finish off. Oh yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't even attack with the sword with that finishing move. I think he
Useful out there.
attacks with some sort of magical energy, or like sword beams or something. So that was floor 1. Oh, okay, okay. I see where I am. I see where I am. Okay. So if you keep going down this way right here, and you go around that corner right there, and you keep going, you will actually get a silver sword, but I don't need it.
Let us proceed. I can handle this. Coming through. I'm not half bad, huh?
Any of these guys even drop anything good? Nope, just cannon fodder. That's cool.
Stand back. Have some of this. How's that? Yes, allow me. Any last words? I will not be kept from my duty.
It's a good team. Come on, Celica.
I'll do my best. Just
Can you knock this guy out? Can. Really like the short hair and the outfit with silk. Really looks good on her.
Clear a path. Has abandoned you.
Alright. Not bad.
We really took it to him.
All of that training was definitely worth it. Alright, to third basement floor. I'm gonna wait for Suzie to come back. Even though she doesn't know anything about awakening. It's still lore and it's still important. So how you been, chat? How's it going? So, maybe I just missed that part of the conversation, or you never told us. What is your new job there, Pooja? Work is work. Nothing exciting. Just trying to make ends meet. Okay, so you do lab work, okay. Did you get any more information on what the work schedule is like? Anything more concrete? Okay. So you won't really know until you get out of training then. Because if it's spontaneous, that's fine. You just have to work around it, or you just won't be able to join some of the streams. I just hope you'll be able to join the next couple streams for Fates, because it is wrapping up the series. Alright, well, I'm sure that Suzie is watching.
I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was just about to give up on you.
I heard that. I put the headset on just as you were saying that.
Alright.
Goodness.
So, this guy who is supposedly going to become very fearful later on. His first obsession was how to wake the dead and control them as his army.
That's not good.
So he's a little bit of a necromancer.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Alright, Pooja. Where'd my map go?
It ran away.
Please no. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Luckily, this is not complicated by any means. I just hope that the weapons that I'm looking forward to are not like in some random crate or something, you know? It's like break a box, get a legendary weapon. Fuck.
They end up being in some random crate or something.
Yeah.
Just because you don't want them to be there.
Yeah. Wait, this is going, and I said, oh Jesus. Well, raise the dead. Way this is going, this is definitely going to be a shorter stream than most. But we'll see. There's something at the end that still frightens me, and I have no idea how it's going to go.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah. It's kind of terrifying. It's kind of terrifying.
Just a little bit.
You have a brave sword. Ooh, that's high critical damage. That's fine.
I'll do my best.
I was afraid of that. Let's see how far I can go without having to use Milla's turn wheel, because I have a feeling I'm going to need it at the end.
Probably.
Never count Tobin out.
You're a force to be reckoned with. Leave them to me.
So yeah, Paula can do 52 damage on her own, so basically she can one-shot any of these little undead guys at the moment.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, actually.
Consider this a mercy. A pedestrian effort.
I know it's only the 3rd floor, but...
Let's go.
And I also know that somebody said that,
Come at me, fools.
even with overclassed units, this can be extremely difficult. But so far, it's not looking too bad.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I heard a cat.
Yep, that was mine.
Well, it wasn't mine. It would have been louder if it were mine.
Nope, that's just midnight pining for attention. 1, you are not allowed in my room, and 2, you're not allowed to sit on my lap when I'm streaming. That's gonna be a little inconvenient.
Why don't you let your cat in your room? Is it just while you're streaming, or is it...
No, in general. And it's because...
Oh, thank goodness.
Well, 1, she gets into places where it's very hard to get her out.
Yeah, that's fair.
And 2...
Rating, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how to word this. She's the smallest of everyone, and she gets scared, and she doesn't want to leave, and when you don't want to leave a room, things kind of happen. I don't know if that's helping at all.
No. Well, I can think of a few things.
She leaves surprises everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Stand back.
I wouldn't let my cat in my room if it did that either.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's done. I'm proud to know you.
Leave them to me.
Looks like these guys are super fast. Too bad we have criticals.
Satisfied?
Come at me, fools.
I can handle this. I'll do my best.
Yeah, these guys are super fast. Which makes me wonder why I sent in Tatiana. Oh, her speed is 28. She's actually really fast. Then again, compare it to someone like Est who has 36 speed, and well, kind of changes the dynamic there a little bit.
Thought you could win?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not half bad, huh? Admirably done.
no. Eerie Screech? Inflicts spellbind on a target. Oh. Well then. Come on, there it is. That's the animation I wanted to show.
Damn, I'm good.
Like fucking telepathically moves the sword around. It's fantastic.
That's cool.
At your service.
Clear a path.
First time.
Was that all?
Is it slowly drop greatly? Oh, okay.
Man, that was too easy.
Okay, well, I might as well. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Might as well cut down these pots while I see them. It's gonna be my luck that those weapons that I'm looking for are just gonna be in random locations.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay, Sacred Springs. More stat boosts. Oh, oh, I heard a ding. I heard a ding. Luckily, there was a note on the bottom of the map for this section telling me that, hey, guess what? There's a lot of silver coins over here that you can collect.
Well, that was kind of the map.
Well, I'm getting it from a website called Serenae's Forest, which is pretty much everything and anything Fire Emblem. So, it's also a reference to Path of Radiance, which is one of the console Fire Emblem games. Okay, so we have skill. Hi, James. And we have luck.
He's been here this whole time.
Well, I didn't hear him until he coughed, so...
He was laughing. He was trying to be quiet about it, though.
Clearly that didn't work.
He's trying his best.
You missed it when I was laughing maniacally.
Yeah, he was laughing while I was gone, and, like, it sounded like he was dying.
Oh,
Because
really?
he was trying to be quiet, and he was just trying to hold the laughter in, but it wasn't working, so it just sounded like he was dying.
Yeah. It's raining money!
Yay, money.
If we do get those, well, that's a problem because those would be weapon skills, and that would be based on how many times the weapon is used in battle. Not really a level thing. Oh shit. That every time I've seen that weapon, somebody's actually gone in here, collected it, and then trained it up. Oh fuck. Oh. Alright, well, we got the silver marks. The number drops dramatically on subsequent visits, so it's not worth it to go again. You go through here. Be back. Oh, it's a different one now. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I'm calling bullshit. There were no other enemies around here.
Wait for
So useful that now flying units can also use magic, because it can, what was I gonna say? It drastically changes things. Their mobility plus the range. And I think if I give them a certain ring, I doubt this is gonna work, but... Oh! Well. Okay. I think it worked a little too well. Fine with me. It's not like I need the levels. Just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim, swim. You brought this on yourself.
Did you see that post I tagged you in on Facebook?
Yes.
Were you just as distraught as I was?
Yes.
Okay, the second obsession was the creation of a singular perfect being.
But I saw it, like, early this morning as soon as I woke up. I looked at it, went, nope. Closed Facebook. And took a half-hour nap.
Good.
Good night, James. Because I just couldn't.
Alright.
It was too much.
Too much to handle, huh?
Well, the first thing I see in the morning, yeah.
Okay, nothing there. More boxes. Water. Can't carry anymore. Soup. Right.
Soup.
We senators sent forth messengers to Fornius, none returned. Okay, so right now the story is being told from an outside point of view by, I guess, the council that was overseeing his project. Or just trying to, or just basically saying, what are you doing? You're putting everyone in danger. Stop. And Fornius is like, I think I'm just gonna kill your messengers.
Good.
And use them for my experiments.
Because that's how you deal with conflict
in
a healthy way.
I didn't know they were so huge. Why are they? That was huge. Okay. Alright. That was my... That was a huge mogul!
I will say words for you.
I was a little taken aback.
Just a little bit.
It doesn't look that big in the battle. Good. A silver purse, which is worth like 20 silver pieces. Whoopee. White dragon. What the fuck are you? Death Goyle. Death Goyle.
Leave them to me.
Oh no.
Stand back.
Oh wait, doesn't fucking matter. The designs are cool though.
Oh yeah.
Celica. I need to be careful because if Celica dies, that's also a game over. Yeah, so now I have double the
Yes, allow me.
double the
Let's go.
danger because I now have two people which are instant death if they die.
Well,
which sucks.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah, Well, I can't help a random critical for like 99 damage or something.
No, I agree with that.
Now it's my
I
turn.
think I'm okay for now, though.
My best.
Oh yeah, so Exemplars get 2 new spells. Ward, which raises resistance for a turn, and Restore, which removes ailments, which can be very useful. I love how Contra is like, come at me. Got nothing. Ooh, getting smart. Getting a little too smart. Fine, you want to attack Tatiana? That's fine with me.
Get away from me! Was that alright?
Alright. 18. So we do still... we do still get to see some level ups here and there.
That's good.
Alright, how's everybody doing?
Didn't take long.
Tatiana needs some food. Only Tatiana, okay. Trying to keep them in tip-top condition. Have an orange.
Well, it's filling, at least.
What do you mean that wasn't enough?
Well, it's filling, at least.
There's supposed to be a... Ah! There it is. I'd like to see somebody walk in here. It's like, what is the queen doing? She's just kind of flailing around with her sword, cutting grass. Think about it. She's queen now, so it's like, it's even more weird.
Right.
If she was still just Celica, that would be one thing. But now that Queen Aunties... Ugh, that's really weird. Queen Aunties is revealed. It's something completely different. Alright. Get the grass. Get the grass! Alright. Okay, what do we got? Attack? Yeah, because we need more attack right now. Or speed. You need more speed, Tobin. Okay, so that's what that was trying to tell me. So there's that. Go on ahead to the next part. Oh wait, I can take more now. Oh, okay. Right, because the bread can be eaten more than once. Which is actually very useful.
Yeah.
Even though it's... Huh?
That makes sense if it's a loaf.
Yeah. Alright, more story? Nope, not yet. Ooh, I want to go down that right path. That being said, should probably start using some of these items here. No. That would be a waste on Celica.
Very tasty.
Okay. Might as well get her to level 20.
Woo!
I have a better grasp of how to fight.
Okay. Alright. Increases defense. Well, a lot of people need defense. Tatiana does. I guess it would just be our 2 healers. Jesus Christ!
I really like these.
Ooh, okay, Tatiana really enjoyed that.
How I've longed to eat this.
Okay, alright. Nectar increases luck. Who needs luck out of this group here? Zeke, I don't want you to get, because luck, yeah, lowers the risk of enemy criticals. That would definitely help.
Yeah. Welcome back, Pooja.
No, don't swap it. Why would you swap the Gradivis for, what is it even? For a drink?
Must I consume this?
Ew. Alright. Increases speed. Ooh. Let's see. Where are all our speed stats at right now? Tobin still needs speed. Look at, oh my god! I have so many speed increasing.
Let me at it.
One more.
Let me at it.
And I guess I'll just give Silk the last one.
How I've longed to eat this.
Okay, cool. Increases skill. Who needs skill? Est? Est doesn't need skill.
I must accept all the mother's gifts.
Okay, an attack increase. Um, 8 plus 9. 51, 58, 35. 39, 8, Tobin. I'm a little disappointed, buddy.
That wasn't half bad.
Root of Life increases HP. Who is 48? Not anymore, you don't.
Yay, this is great!
Okay, 50, good. And that's it. Wait. Where are the boots? Okay. Oh. Oh. So the pitchforks are actually used to force a reclass.
Huh.
Oh. But for only some classes, I guess. So I guess, like, once you're overclassed, you're kind of stuck there. But for the villagers, which I guess would be, like, Tobin, whatever else, they can actually go back using these pitchforks. Okay. Interesting. Alright, who needs more movement? Why is your movement 4, Celica? Why are you... Seriously? Ugh, why is your movement 4? Okay, now it's 5. Resistance is also another problem here. I think... Tobin. Oh, so it can be used on almost anyone. Interesting. Okay. That was a nice little detour. Dread Fighter, come here, you. Oh. Alright. Alright. There we go. Now we're doubling.
This one's mine. That's how it's done.
Perfect execution. Leave them to me.
Tobin is going to be a big factor in the final battle here.
Yes.
I'm gonna need him at full capacity. How much can you actually do to me? You could do 9 and that's only if you can hit me. Get out of here.
I cannot fall here.
Oh, is that so, Dark? That's very interesting. Had I gotten that earlier, nothing would have changed, but...
Let us proceed.
Perhaps I will have to remember that for future... future playthroughs, if I ever come back to this. Okay.
Alright, let's go. Alright.
I know I can always
Well, I'm very surprised they didn't program in any support conversations between Alm and Celica for Act 6.
Yeah.
I feel like that's also a missed opportunity. I do not have a killer bow.
Impressive.
I have Parthia, which is objectively just as good.
I'll do my best.
The mother walks with me.
Go on, try to attack Gray.
Okay.
Yeah, that's super smart.
Let me go.
You do reclass anyone, make one of them Python. The guy has a 45% attack growth and 50 speed growth as a mercenary. Oh.
You want some? Is that all?
Yeah, well, the way I like to do these series, obviously, you know, it could be different in my own game, but
Sorry.
the way I like to do these series is I like to keep people the classes that they canonically were supposed to be, and what they are canonically is a little blurred.
It's over.
Especially with the villagers class, if you saw the beginning of the series, because the villagers technically aren't supposed to be canon, but there are hints to what they could be good at throughout the village, and that's what I followed.
Man, that was too easy.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was a fun time trying to memorize all of those combinations. I just got a bag full of silver. That's cool. And I want to go in here because there's a chest, and what do you get in the chest? Boots! Another pair of boots.
Yay, boots.
I think I'm going to give that to Alm. just because he is super good. Killer Bow's art, Hunter's Volley can turn any unit into gods. It's basically like you can double increased crit and attack. That's what I was seeing. That's what I was trying to find, actually. Oh shit. I don't want to deal with you again. No, not you either. And definitely not you. Run. Okay. Next, the council dispatched soldiers. Still none returned, so they turned to violence. Obviously, diplomacy wasn't going to work, so they tried to flush him out. Clearly, they also became part of this guy's experiments.
Because violence is always the answer.
Because violence is always the answer. Don't mind me, as I said in the beginning of this stream, I am using a guide for this. Good guide. I appreciate your sense of humor.
I love it when guides have some. It's really good.
I'll tell you about it after we get to that part.
Okay.
You didn't hear anything. No, you didn't. You didn't hear anything. Wow. Wow, these guys are stupid. Also, Dar, as much as I would start using the killer bow, I put in a lot of work to try to get these special weapons, so it may come to bite me in the ass, but I'm using them. Let's see. Celica! Do the thing.
Yay, thing.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Alright, how's everybody doing? Gray could use some food. Yeah, that... Well, I also use Parthia because it still has some sort of... Gray, eat garlic.
Just like Ma used to make.
Just like Ma used to make? Jesus Christ, Gray. What the hell is wrong with you?
What? What did you feed him?
I fed him garlic.
Oh. Just straight up garlic.
Just straight up garlic.
Mm.
And this should take us to another story slab. Thus, the council chose to seal Fornius' workshop with him inside. So you see all of this sand everywhere?
Yeah.
And it said, or the people outside said, you know, it's just been buried in sand. That's part of the council's work, because Fornius was becoming such a danger. They sealed him and this entire place inside, and it started to like decompose. That's not the erode. It started to erode and fill up with sand.
It's just gonna go decompose.
It's just gonna go decompose. It's fine. That was an honest mistake this time. That wasn't even for the joke. Okay, and if we go across the hall, can't see me. Neither can you. Excuse me. Now it's Celica running into walls. Alright, basement floor 5, part 2. I think this is the farthest I've ever gotten in this dungeon.
Yay!
I don't know, we'll see. I might remember the boss coming up. Alright, nothing more. Cookie! Ooh, I like the decor. Alright, mid-boss coming up.
Yay.
Yay. You're a biggin, aren't you? You look like you have a very small head. I'm gonna walk around. Or not. I am not going to walk around.
Invisible wall.
Invisible wall. Yeah, no, this is an unavoidable mid-boss. Let's do it!
Is that supposed to be a dragon?
Hold on, Carlos. So here's Alm's attack. 58 versus Celica's attack, which is 51. So yes, it is supposed to be a fire dragon.
Huh.
With some very...
Look how tiny his wings are!
Let's take a look at it up close. It's so tiny!
Oh, those wings aren't gonna get him up off the ground at all. He's been eating a few too many villagers, maybe. He's a bit fat.
No, I'm not. I'm not fat.
It looks like you could just kick him and he'd roll away.
Oh man, it's horrible because it's true. Okay.
Hey guys, you wanna play kickball?
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, I know the ball is pretty big, but it's so worth it.
Go on, shoot me! Alright. Now we got that into the stream. You okay there?
I'm fine. I've never seen such a bloated dragon. That poor thing. We need to get him a treadmill.
Excuse me? You said that you could crit me. Fuck you! Uh-oh. I see a summoner. That's not good. Yeah, good. Attack Gray. Probably the most, skilled unit on our team. No! No, you fucking don't, you son of a bitch. You get... You stop it.
I got it.
You stop. No.
This one's mine.
There will be no summoning extra units today, sir. Get them out of here. Thank you. Okay, now where were we? Oh yeah, completely destroying the enemy.
little sister. The mother walks with me.
I'll do my best.
Thanks.
Alright, Gray. I want Gray to face the dragon. I don't know why.
Consider this a mercy. I cannot fall here.
I'm telling you, just kick him, and the whole battle will be over. He'll roll off this little platform, and we won't ever see him again.
This is supposed to be a test to see if you can go on.
I passed the test. Kick the dragon.
Oh man.
I'm not half bad, huh?
Not bad.
Stop making me laugh.
Oh no.
It only gets harder. Then I think I'm okay, Carlos. Then I think I'm okay. Just kick the dragon.
Just kick the dragon. It'll be grand fun.
And done. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't know why it was so funny to me.
Well, look at you go.
Okay.
One of those random things that just hits you, you know?
Yeah, I do. I know that all too well. Alright.
I can't wait to see the next fat-ass dragon.
The seal they used was made to last until the city crumbled to sand. And this is the seal. It's called the Sage's Seal. Has nothing to do with the Fire Emblem whatsoever. There's no correlation.
Oh really?
Take the shield. So this is what the guide says. This floor marks the halfway point of the dungeon. Waiting at the end is a test to see if you're strong enough to progress further in. If you're struggling, we urge you to leave and return with stronger units. Otherwise, feel free to remove the Sage's shield and press on. It's definitely not been put there for a special reason. I got the shield! I love the sarcasm. Ooh, alright. So wait, do I actually just have it in my inventory now? I do!
Listen, hello. That dragon had to die.
A shield that held something in Thebes at bay. Thanks for the description there. X-Lock shield. Has magical damage. We're gonna... Okay, that's the best for her. Okay.
Rip Meatball Dragon.
Good. Okay. More story. Here lies sealed the workshop of the demon alchemist Forneus. I'm telling you, Carlos, I think I'm fine.
What's the next test? Is it a blue round dragon?
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
No, it was a very rotund dragon.
Tatiana needs his... Jesus Christ. There's something seriously wrong with you.
You're just now figuring this out? You've known me for, what, a year now?
Oh, wait, Dar says there's actually a blue meatball dragon.
Yes!
Good.
Oh my god.
Okay, where the fuck am I? Right, it's flipped. Okay. No. Ooh, what's with the
Pooja, don't start shipping the round dragons.
masks? Question mark. Cursed wanderers called death masks. Venom sword. Rusted bow. And another venom sword. Wonder if I actually am going to be fine. Wait a minute. Those are the masks. Those are the really creepy masks I have in my inventory.
Leave them to me.
Huh.
Huh.
I can handle this.
Aww.
Oh.
Good.
Allow me.
There was only one possible conclusion to that train of thought, and you know it.
I know. I was waiting for it.
I'm gonna keep Almond Celica in the back.
Good plan.
There is not a purple meatball dragon.
Oh.
Go on, Gray. Do your stuff.
Bye now.
Goodbye.
Judging by the
We're done.
the colors that they like to use, I was gonna guess the next one would be green.
Oh, maybe.
Red, blue, and green. They seem to like those colors.
Yeah, I think I'm fine for now. These are just the first enemies, but judging by how I'm doing here, I think I'm going to be okay.
So I'm sure that dragon was actually just supposed to be really buff.
You're still on this. Okay, yes. Let's say it's supposed to be very buff. What about it?
It's funnier to think that it just let itself go. No one's been in here except for minions for who knows how long. It just sat back.
I mean, I guess that's entirely possible. Also, Carlos, I actually do believe you. I'm trying not to get Suzie too worked up.
Too fucking late, man.
Where the hell am I? Okay. Ugh. So, as a note, if you keep going in this direction, you'll get a blessed bow. I don't need it. So we're going to... You don't see me. Couch potato dragons.
Couch potato dragons.
Good.
Stand back.
I was thinking about it actually, Pooja.
Have some of this. Never count Tobin out.
Alright.
Leave them to me.
Not bad. Yeah, all these guys are wearing these creepy masks.
Just get it done.
All right, let's go.
I actually wound up doing some research on this entire lore bit before this.
Bye, Pooja.
Alright, see you, Pooja.
This is how it's done.
Great. Yes.
Yeah.
Stab the sword into the ground. Yeah.
You'll come no closer.
Be sure to look at the size of the walls, because pretty sure you can break a wall and find a battle that only has meatball and blueberry dragons.
This is the end.
Good.
Well, I am looking... Excuse me. I'm looking at a guide right now, so if there's any paths, it's going to note it, so...
I can handle this.
Should probably actually put Paula closer so we can get the final support between Paula and Katria.
You know, I've had a pretty off day today, but this made me feel better. So
Good. I'm actually very glad about that. So as Pooja asked, are you going to draw these meatball dragons?
I might.
Oh man.
I was thinking about making a GIF.
Oh man, how long has it been since you made a GIF?
Since the Sten and Sizo GIFs, I think.
Your first GIF on this channel, the Waddling Inquisitor.
I still love that.
I still have it. I haven't gotten rid of it.
Are you okay, Inquisitor? I'm fine.
I'm fine. Oh, good. Overclass
Carlos.
Executioner Dragon.
Carlos, I saw it. You don't have to tell me to read it. I'm reading everything.
I see everything. The critical component in the death mask is a particular shelled insect. Okay, so this is something really cool that you actually won't understand because you... Have you seen any of Awakening?
The first stream of it.
So did you see the summoning of those really weird risen creatures?
No. I don't think so.
When... Yeah, when Lissa and Crom were on their own and then Marth comes out of nowhere out of the portal.
Oh, yeah.
So you remember those creatures?
Yeah.
This lore is actually connected to that.
Okay.
So, like, there's gonna be more components later on that'll explain this better, but I don't have any of the death masks right now. But those oh wait. Yes I do. I just saw one. These masks, these dubious masks. These were the same ones, or at least like the same technology that the Risen were using to actually move on their own. Because you know how by necromancy, like, the summoner usually controls the units that they summon?
Mm-hmm.
These masks make it so that the Risen, or like the most summoned dead can actually move on their own without having a master's control.
Huh.
And like I said, there's more component to that later on, but that's the first connection. That the Risen were using the same type of technology that these guys were. Which makes sense because Awakening and this game actually take place in the same universe, thousands of years apart. Alright, so we're starting there. Ooh, me likey money. Yes, this is the most amount of gold pieces that I've ever had. Okay, so...
Do you feel rich?
Not at all. Not at all, because it is completely worthless unless we get those weapons that I was talking about.
Ah.
Hello. Oops. They can't get past the pods.
They're stuck.
Hey buddy, you need a little help there?
See, this would be a great time for her to have an arrow.
Yeah.
Come at me, fools!
A bow and arrow, just
At your
shoot them
service.
from the other side.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Female villager? I like the portrait on them.
Mm-hmm.
I can handle this. Saw that coming.
Oh, Est is now poisoned. Not that it matters, because I have Silk to use Restore, which completely negates that poison to begin with.
Good.
Yes, allow me.
Let us proceed.
I won't ask forgiveness.
Okay, so that guy hits 70 health.
Leave them to me.
By my calculations... or something around there. Poison, but again, doesn't matter.
Stand back.
Do you like to use bow and arrows, Mr. Archer? Tier 1. I'm a tier 3.
I'll do my best.
You never actually knew that? There's gonna be more lore to come, so stay tuned.
Yay, more stream.
Well, I think Silk is actually out of the picture for this one.
Oh no, Silk!
Well,
Oh no, Silk!
it's fine, casual mode.
Forgive me.
She'll be back next battle.
No, I know.
I can read your every move. How about this?
Like I said, I did research on this. And by research, I mean I watched maybe 1 or 2 videos, but it was enough to really give me the information that I needed.
It's over.
Yes, Katria.
I have to survive.
If you keep poisoning us, it doesn't matter. You guys are gonna be dead. I mean, you're already dead.
You're gonna be more dead.
You're gonna be deader? I guess?
Grant me strength.
Ow. Ooh! Oh, Jesus Christ, that poison takes a lot out of you.
Jesus.
Come on. Well, look at me go. Go you. This one's mine.
Unnecessary, Tobin.
Good, Tobin. Good.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Good.
I like that. I like how
Good.
they just jump off their horse to finish off the fight.
I'm sorry I couldn't be your shield.
Okay, let's see. Good. Tobin, Paula, and Katria.
Oh, thank you.
I won't complain.
It's edible.
What the hell? Nobody likes oranges in this army.
Probably because there are so many.
In fact, I got oranges to replace my oranges. So we need to go up. Up
Like-
for story. Alright.
Listen, I like oranges, but if I had to eat them every day for, like, what, a year? How long has it been since
I have
this?
no idea.
Probably longer than a year, maybe.
You get
I'd
sick
be
of them
sick
too,
of
yeah.
them too.
Okay, so now we're switching perspectives here. This is actually the necromancer that we've been hearing so much about. Now we're hearing from his point of view.
Okay.
I've come to call these marvels of nature thanatophages.
Thanatophages?
Yeah, that. I know how to read, I swear. Keep running, 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 and next area.
Woo!
Alright. Nothing remarkable in this area, so... Ooh!
Scary.
What are you?
Scary.
No, seriously, what are you?
Does he have
I want to battle you. What are you? Lich.
Huh.
That's terrifying.
And there are 4 of them.
And there are 4 of them. This might have been a mistake. Nope, never mind.
Leave them to me.
Yeah, if you want to simplify it like that, that's basically how it goes. They're zombies that move on their own.
Yes.
A skeleton minotaur?
Skeleton minotaur. I mean, I guess I could see where the
But
comparison can come.
they don't have hooves.
Why is that one glowing? Oh, that one's different. A Deimos.
Damo.
Bones of a shaman who wielded purifying flame.
Oh.
But the ancient reanimated bones of a fallen soldier. So these are different classes.
Huh.
Oh.
I can handle this.
Kill that one first, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck him up. Yes.
Asking ye shall receive.
Good est. Good.
Alright. I think we're set up to take the rest of them out.
You are far too easy to read.
I thought you could win.
Good. Gotta love that feeling of running into a new enemy which you haven't seen anywhere else in the game.
And then demolishing it.
And then demolishing it.
I cannot fall here. Exhilarating, isn't it?
Alright, everybody's still good to go. Nothing remarkable in my eye. That was pretty okay. Alright, I faced one of you. I think one is enough, don't you? Sorry, 4. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Oh no.
Oh, dragons. Are those Draco Liches?
They're just
No.
white dragons.
Damn
At
it.
your service.
Got excited for a Draco Lich.
You can't beat me.
Well, I guess it is technically a Draco Lich. They're just called white
I can handle
dragons.
this.
I guess.
Leave them to me.
It looked pretty undead.
Stand back.
Yeah, let's get rid of this mogul.
Never count Tobin out.
No more replicating for you.
Yes, allow me.
Yeah, seriously. OS. Why don't you do me a favor and just completely demolish everything here? Okay?
See, it looks very undead.
Yeah, it does. I still like the coloration though.
Oh no, it's great.
I'm keeping the healers far away.
Good idea.
Let me fools.
Ow!
I mean, I could, but I wasn't going to. Just gonna draw a very bloated dragon.
Ow, these guys' magic are no joke.
Like, you know that video that went around for a while where all of the animals were
Round?
round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going home alive.
I was gonna draw one of those, but a dragon.
I mean, why not? Why not? That's not good.
Let us proceed. Phew. It's over.
Okay. I will admit, these enemies are getting a little bit more challenging. They're hitting a lot harder.
Better than you expected? Ha! We really took it to him.
Everyone's still good. Got plenty of food. Think. What? Oh. Got turned around. There we go. Another slab here. Placed on a cadaver, thanatophages set down roots and assert control. So, something like in ancient Egyptian times, the scarab beetles? Something like that, where they'll actually, like, let's say, place themselves on the back of your neck and completely overwrite control of all your systems.
Okay.
And that's essentially what the masks would be doing. Yeah, that's fair. That's essentially what the masks are doing. They're reanimating the corpses to move on their own.
So, if you break down the word thanatophage, which I do this with words all the time, I recognized phage, that suffix, from when I took anatomy in high school, which basically means eater, like whatever it is eating. And Thanatos,
the god of death.
Yeah, is death.
Death Eater, which
Death Eater.
I guess would be very appropriate in this situation.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool. And Thanatos was the personification of death. He wasn't the god of death. Because
I'm talking about like the god of death as opposed to Hades, which would be like the god of the underworld. You know?
Right.
Yes,
Right.
allow me.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think he was considered a god.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
You dance with danger.
Glad to know this game is wasting my time here. I suppose it's supposed to be somewhat of a challenge, but I knew that the challenge was coming, so...
Fate is cruel.
Okay, he was a god.
Okay.
I had to look that up
This is the
because
end.
I'm really into Greek
I
myth.
will discharge my duty.
Anyway.
Now that mystery solved.
It's over.
Now that isn't eating away at me. No, we're fighting more of these guys. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a fight I can't lose.
We're gonna be fighting all of these guys up to right down to the 10th floor.
What floor are we on?
8.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, no. But it's not the journey in this case. I mean, it is, because we're getting lore, but it's the final stop that's the most important.
Right.
I have to survive.
And also, I was practically ambushed by this guy right when we dropped down, so it's not like I had any other choice. Katria, Paula, and Zeke.
Oh, thank you.
Just eat it.
I won't complain. I won't complain.
About what I expected.
About what you expected. What the hell does that mean, Zeke? It's bread. Okay. Blah, 7, 8, 8, 8. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Okay, where are we? 7, 8. Well, time to be taking a roundabout way to get through this floor. Possibly avoiding enemies where we can.
So, you know how I'm making that Leo plush?
Yeah.
I finished painting his face today.
Okay. How'd that turn out?
I like it.
Well, that's good.
I'm dreading making his armor because it's so complicated.
You're gonna let something a little complicated stop you from making your favorite character?
Well, He's one of my favorite characters.
One of your favorite characters?
No, I'm not gonna let it stop me. It's just I'm dreading it. I'm still gonna do it. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Fair enough. Okay. Carlos.
Stand back.
Just be careful what you say.
Yes, allow me.
I'm saying it twofold. One, because Suzie doesn't know what's going on. But two, because I already know this and I hate having repeat information told back to me. So, thank you, but just be careful. Hey,
Hashtag
look,
no
another.
spoilers.
Hey, look, another fire dragon.
This is the part that hurts.
Bye, dragon.
Not so complicated, is it? Ooh, what you have? More money.
Good things.
Let us proceed.
Hey? You know what? We haven't used it. We haven't used this in a while. Ragnarok Omega.
My apologies.
Oh, you didn't crit Celica.
Damn it, Celica.
Get your shit together.
I can handle this.
Fine, Est will just have to clean up your mess. I'm very disappointed.
I'm not half bad, huh?
We really took it to him.
Okay, I completely lost track of where I was. Okay. Battling enemies will do that to you. Oh!
That one snuck up on you, huh?
A little bit.
Stand back. Have some of this. Better than you expected?
It's nice to have. Leave them to me.
Prepare yourself.
Ouch. Good job, Paula. More money.
Yes, allow me.
I mean, I guess this was a way to grind up money.
I'll do my best. I'm taking the mother walks with me. Thanks. How about this? Was I of help?
Oh man, I can't seem to defeat the one fucking Blackwing Horse Rider. Let me try the other one. Cause that makes sense.
That's real fucking smart.
You can't beat me.
I have the best little sisters.
You and me.
Shouldn't have dodged the first one. This may have been, it could have been a little less painful for you.
Let us proceed.
Celica's gonna need something to eat later. Were you arena grinding, Carlos? For shame.
Now I must contribute.
I'm impressed.
Ooh. That dragon hits hard. Well, if it hit. Really? You're gonna go for the archer, which is just as strong as a... You guys are idiots. Listen, I know you haven't fought in 100 or 1,000 something years, but seriously?
Fat dragon.
Fat dragon. Excuse me? We're supposed to die, sir.
Bye, fat dragon.
Goodbye.
Pedestrian effort.
Blech.
More money. While using Virtual Console,
We really took it to
I guess I can't fault you for that. I'd be a hypocrite if I said otherwise. Go, 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 go. Okay. At last, blood from a divine dragon. Its power terrifying, beautiful. So he was worried about raising the dead. He raised the dead, controlled the dead. But that wasn't enough to satiate his hunger. Now he has blood from a divine dragon. Alright. 9th floor. The Senate has granted me all I need to craft life anew. I've succeeded.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. So, he got the blood of a divine dragon, and with it, he somehow created new life.
Is it another dragon?
It is another dragon, but this dragon is special. It's different from the other dragons. How is it special? We shall see in a bit.
Is it a pretty color?
Perhaps. Come here.
Stand back.
Leave them to me.
Attack you directly. Yeah, I can. It's probably the better thing. Because unfortunately, resistance is still a problem, even this late in the game. Not
My duty.
like many. I'm trying again. Even this late in the game, not many units have high resistance.
Wait for me, Abel.
Also, I love how he just tried to bonk her on the head with the club.
Yes, allow me.
Yep.
Any last words?
Fuck him up.
I expect more.
Carlos.
At your service.
Carlos, that is technically a spoiler.
let's go.
Let us proceed. I won't ask forgiveness.
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Tobin again. Jeez. Good Christ, Tobin. Est and Celica.
A fine meal.
I'm full.
At least
It's edible.
Celica appreciates what I give her. Oh shit, hi.
Stand back.
Or death coils.
All right, let's go. This ends here.
If you can get a double critical, that would be.
This is my strength.
There you go,
Leave them to me.
don't even need to finish my sentence to get what I want from you.
I got this. Was I of help? I can handle this. What did you think of that?
Okay.
Take this. I'll never yield.
Oh.
That was a fine victory.
Called irony, Carlos.
It's called black magic, Carlos.
Yeah, it's called Black Magic. So you remember how I said I hope that the weapons that I'm looking for aren't in just random pots and boxes?
Are they in random
They're
pots
in
and
random
boxes?
pots and boxes, and there's a chance of getting them. Not even a guarantee.
Good.
That's frustrating. Which
So
means
you'd have to do this tower multiple times.
over and over again. Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, well, I'll smash them and see what happens. Listen. What the fuck? Where did you come from?
Just run away.
I'm gonna need to take my time, though. If I'm going to actually look for these things.
Yes, allow me.
All right, let's go.
Leave them to me.
Oh, okay. Good, something to break the thing a little bit here.
Is something wrong, Katria? You seem down.
Oh, it's nothing. Just musing on Arcanea a bit.
I see. I too worry about our home. I hope Minerva is all right. And
And what?
Well, I'm curious who it is that you were thinking of.
No surprise. Sorry, Katya, I know that's mean, but... Your crush got married to royalty. That's actually kind of really depressing. Also, we're gonna see Minerva in the next game, but for reference, she's kind of like the leader of their squad. And also a princess of one of the countries in Arcanea.
Okay.
What? There's no who. I was just... You can be so cruel sometimes.
Perhaps we'll both just leave it at that then, Now let's get to work. The sooner we win, the sooner we can return home.
You are home.
Agreed.
You're in Arcanea right now.
At your service.
Come at me, fools.
Yeah, but there's still a chance that they could break up and Paula gets a shot. There's no chance that Katya is gonna get Marth. Shipper's worst nightmare.
This ends here. That should do it.
Oh.
You're almost as dashing as I am.
Is that when Merrick hit his feelings for Elise? Not Fate's Elise. I don't think so. I think Merrick is still perfectly justified in his feelings and still would have a shot. No, I'm just saying it's different with Marth because you know how strict they are with royalty and who they need to marry. Hell, freaking Nana couldn't reveal her feelings for Camus because of that.
Come on, you have to heal.
I can handle this.
And I know I'm saying all these names which make no sense. It will.
Okay.
Big sisters get it done.
How about that?
Clear a path. I have to survive. That didn't take long.
I said Nana, I meant Nina. I'm sorry. That was a mispronunciation. Oh, for fuck's sake! Fine, come on.
Here comes the AC.
Stand back.
No problem.
Leave them to me. I'm going home alive.
Carlos!
Still don't know who Camus is, but I wasn't paying that much attention.
Give up.
Yes, allow me.
I don't even know why I try to hide information to try to present it at a later date.
Because you want my initial surprise.
I do. I will.
Come at me, fools.
I'm rarely on the other end of things where I know more than somebody else does, because PJ is usually the one that's knowledgeable about everything. So it's like,
Right.
I like to revel in the chances when I can, but chat keeps spoiling everything or ruining my enjoyment of the game. A la this and Majora's, or not Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time.
Dylan.
I'd call that a perfect victory.
Not to mention Danganronpa.
It's a bit late, PJ. But thanks.
Still using Restream, PJ. Also, I wanted to point out the percentage for those drops of those weapons is 0.26.
Shit.
Yeah.
And Carlos, no, I didn't know. Because I know very little about the lore of these games.
Part 2. Ready for another fire, Dargan?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go fight it. Let's go fight another Dargan. After fighting this guy.
I can handle this. Leave them to me.
For future reference, and this goes to anybody past or present or future that's watching this. If I seem like I'm trying to choose my words carefully when explaining something, that usually means somebody else in the group doesn't know a certain detail. If I say a name out loud, also don't assume that the knowledge is everywhere. The reason I was loose with the information is because Suzie didn't know.
Nope. I still don't fully understand, so that's a bonus.
Yeah, that is a bonus. Like I said, when looking up...
To be fair, you guys started spouting off all these names that I didn't recognize, so I spaced the fuck out.
Well, that was probably a good thing. But still, I'm a little upset about it.
No, no, I get it.
Well, shit. Well,
remember, oh no, see?
Remember that critical I was saying about? Alright.
See, no.
What was I gonna say? Like I said before, when you're looking at Zeke for that project that you're doing, just... If we're not to a certain... if we're not far into New Mystery of the Emblem, just be careful on what you're searching.
Or, like I said, just send me a picture of him.
Yeah, there you go. Or you could just look back in the stream.
Fair enough.
Because you'll get the full model.
Right.
This is a fight I can't lose.
So it's this game, Zeke?
Yes.
Okay, then that's fine.
I mean, honestly, when we get to the point in New Mystery of the Emblem, it's probably not going to be a big surprise, considering that I was trying to keep, oh, I don't know, the identity of Celica's brother a secret, and you're just like, oh yeah, this is brother. So, like...
That was kind of obvious, though. Like, it was so painfully obvious. It's like, she just reminisces about her brother, and then we see him all dressed in white, mask, the exact same hair color as Celica, saving her ass. And I'm like, oh, that's her brother.
Then it's probably going to be painfully obvious when it gets to a certain point too. But I'm hoping that at least it will come as some sort of surprise, because Zeke's story Well, it's one that does transcend across the 3 games and is very, very interesting. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Stand back.
You want Saber to be Celica's brother? Really?
He's a bit too old to be your brother.
Yeah.
He's not the right age.
And we know. We looked it up.
Isn't he like 38 or 39?
He's like 30-something. 35, I think. I don't know. I deleted the...
Mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
At your service.
I can handle this. Nowhere to run.
Dar, you cannot run from the truth.
Wait.
It's over. Luck has abandoned you.
Hey, no fair. Leave some for me.
Yes, allow me.
I'll do my best.
I mean, yeah, but
The mother walks with me.
it wouldn't be a direct relation. It would be like a stepbrother. Actually, now that I think about it, are they actual brother and sister, or are they stepbrother and sister? Can't quite remember.
Let us proceed.
Well, that was a pointless turn.
Have some of this. Better than you expected?
Be saved.
Well, listen, it's not the point that Suzie has never seen Shadow Dragon. It's the point that the fact that Zeke was going to make an appearance out of this game, and it's something that I didn't talk about because it was supposed to be a surprise. That was the point.
The other point is just, we told you no spoilers multiple times, and you still spoiled something.
Grant me strength. I fight to protect what is dear.
So then let me put it this way. So this doesn't happen again. Any information about Shadow Dragon or New Mystery of the Emblem that I have not presented and I have not either gotten wrong or asked about, don't say anything about.
Any last words? A pedestrian effort.
You're so strong.
I will present the information in time when it is appropriate.
Where did I say no spoilers? I typed it in the chat once and then said it on stream.
We also say it like every stream.
Yeah. I say hashtag no spoilers so often.
It's become like one
It's a
of
meme.
the not a meme slogan.
Oh,
It's
yes,
become one of the channel's slogans at this point.
Hashtag no spoilers.
I will take care of this.
I was around for that one's creation.
Yeah, you were. You were part of the creation.
I was.
In fact, before you were in Skype chat, you were in chat just spamming the heck out of hashtag no spoilers.
Yep. Anytime someone said something super spoiler, just hashtag no spoilers.
Come on, you have to heal.
I think a couple of times I entered the chat, that was the first thing I said to make myself known.
Levi's is first by default, and yours is hashtag no spoilers.
Yep. Ah, memories.
Didn't take long.
Alright, let's see. Oh, a lot of people need some food. Tobin, Zeke, Silk. You know what? I'm just gonna look in the menu. My brain is slowly slowing down. We haven't even gotten to the Dargan yet.
If the game doesn't present it when it's proper time, Rob will tell me the main parts of the story.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel a little better.
But this wasn't the correct time.
There's a time and a place for everything.
Yes. This was not the time.
About what I expected.
Oh, thank you.
My L button, not to jinx it, but my L button is working right now.
Yay!
Edible.
A gift from the mother indeed.
We'll see if it works during Fates. Or Ocarina of Time, for that matter. Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck? Oh no, I missed the ambrosia! Well, I'm not going back to get it now.
Fuck that.
No, fuck. Wait a minute. I'm lost.
Oh, good.
Hold on. Let me get my
Like
bearings.
me in the temple yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm lost again.
Let me get my bearings straight. Okay, so we go up. Where the fuck am I?
Good. Good.
Wait, go up. Craggy piece of rock. Oh.
Which craggy piece of rock?
Okay, no, I got it.
Okay. I'm just like, you can't use craggy piece of rock as a landmark. Do you see where we are?
I do see where we are.
Like, holy shit.
Okay, so between two craggy pieces of rock is a path. I didn't miss the ambrosia.
And a patch of sand.
Okay, I didn't miss the ambrosia. I'm okay. Alright. So when I said fire dragon, I actually put myself one area ahead. I put myself mentally an area ahead of where we actually are. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Between two craggy pieces of rock and some piles of sand. Go left. You'll see a stone wall. Turn right and there's a few pillars.
Don't make fun of me. I go by landmarks. I don't go by...
I understand. But there are so many
craggy pieces of rock. I'm gonna book it. I'm a book it. I'm a book it. I'm a fuck.
Oh my god.
This is what happens when we're in a dungeon for too long.
We get slap happy.
Yeah. I mean, you remember Duma's Tower? No, that wasn't Duma's Tower. Where was that? Oh no, it was Fear Mountain Temple.
Let's go.
That was where Decompose originated.
That's right. Just decomposing with my tree friends.
Yes. Allow me.
Tree.
Tree.
I can't wait to play more Fates. I haven't touched it because there's really nothing else to do.
Did you build up supports?
I've pretty much done all the supports that I wanted to. I mean, there was that one support that we did Saturday, which I'm just like, oh, I think I might go on with it, but like, I just want to get to the end of the story at this point.
I didn't know if you wanted to go through with Hana and her son.
With who?
Hana and her son support.
No. Hana is now... Hana... I'm sorry. Hana is now obsolete, so...
Okay.
I can handle this.
Besides, I think it was a good ending with Ryoma and Shiro anyway.
No, it was. I'll just have to look up that situation.
Besides, I feel like that the beginning of Hana and Shiro's support was just a little creepy. I'm not sure if that was just me.
That was a fine victory.
It's like, Dad isn't here for you all the time. Let me be here for you instead. Like,
I didn't see that as creepy. It was endearing.
Did we not finish? Did we not finish Laszlo and Hana? Did we only get to B rank with that? Well, then I guess I do.
Yeah,
have
we didn't finish Laszlo and Hana.
Fine, fine. I'll do Shiro and Hana too, but their supports aren't going to be finished by the time or before the story ends. Like we're gonna have...
Yeah, Laszlo isn't creepy. It's fine.
Listen, I've seen many shows begin in a way that support conversation began, okay?
Shows.
Shows.
Shows. You mean porn?
I strictly mean that, yes.
Shows.
I can handle this.
You are transparent, my friend.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I say it in a way where we know what I mean.
Shows.
Shows.
I could just hear the quotation marks around the word.
I spoke the quotation mark, Suzie.
Come at me, fools!
Let us proceed.
Again, I was not trying to hide a damn thing. Wow, okay, that's a lot of quotation marks. Is that what you pictured?
Yeah. Shows.
It's either that or italics.
It's italicized so much the word has fallen over.
Better than you expected?
Good stream. This is a good stream. No, Tobin, please.
God damn it, my headache just went away.
This is your own fault.
God damn it. I need more water.
Ooh, bye, Tobin. Need some coffee?
No, I need more water.
Big sisters get it
Good
done.
thing I brought 3 glasses to the couch when I made water the first time.
What's unfucking believable, DJ?
Shows?
Is that all? Alright, let's go. This ends here.
Overkill engaged.
I'll never be it.
Oh my god. Shows. I've seen many a hentai begin that way. How about that?
We made it. Somehow.
I haven't seen any hentai begin that way.
No?
No.
Well...
For some reason, most of the hentai suggested to me is like childhood friends kind of
It's
scenarios.
edible.
I mean, they're not bad.
But to be perfectly honest, I don't look up a lot of hentai.
Well, I mean, you don't need to.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying you can act out any fantasy you want.
Because I have a husband?
Because you have a husband.
But... what if I have a fantasy about a vagina? He doesn't have a vagina!
Well, I mean, with James's permission. What is this conversation? You know what? What? Rusted shield? That's not on the... where am I? Did I think I'm lost again. Oh god damn it, what the fuck? Where am I? Didn't say anything about it. Oh. Did I... I think I turned myself around. Yeah, I went backwards this entire time. I did turn myself around.
What is this stream?
Uh-oh.
Oh, why did everything go red?
Everything went red because I turned my...
No!
This is just what... I'm not even mad because it's hard. I'm mad because it's too much. It turned red because I turned my back to an enemy, so they technically got like a sneak attack on me. Even though they're not close enough to actually attack me first turn. But the red is still unnerving.
Oh my god, hello, I just saw your comment.
Yeah, he just made it.
Hey girl, you want the meatball dragon?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Fuck, man.
Listen, Carlos, I'm perfectly capable of finding my own porn. I don't need suggestions.
Oh, I'm sure it's not, PJ. I'm sure this is gonna go on to the Fate stream.
I would be disappointed if this was the end of the conversation, to be perfectly honest.
And I want to clarify, I wasn't judging her. I'm just saying that she has more options.
Come at me, fools! Alright, let's go.
I can handle this.
Let's see. Not all of our interests line up in that category.
Oh, okay.
So I do have to look up porn. Sometimes.
Okay. damn it, PJ.
How about this?
Listen, it's going to come back in Fates, and Pooja and Chris are going to be very confused.
Good.
And I am going to revel in that confusion.
Jesus.
Jesus can't help us now.
Thought you could win?
He stopped being able to help me a long time ago.
Oh! Unlucky criticals.
Oh no, Est!
You were the best.
This is a fight I cannot lose.
Just bring it up, Cass.
It's over.
Good.
Good. I mean, PJ, you and I were talking about TV shows the other day, so this is just a little bit of an extension of that. It's fine.
TV shows? Shows?
Shows.
Shows! I'm not a mage!
I'm not a
ball.
mage. He's just a boy. I don't even know the fucking reference to that one. Well, I'm sure you're gonna get to the bottom of it, PJ. If you won't, Chris will. No, we haven't found any blueberry dragons yet because I got turned around in the dungeon.
Gonna have to find my ibuprofen.
No, it must be
Jesus.
the...
What are you talking about? Hentai is real. Is a real show. Hentai
It's a
is a real
show.
show. I mean, it can be a series.
I found quite a few series, actually.
I have too, actually.
And I get really angry because only the first 2 episodes are on Pornhub, and then I have to go searching for the rest of it.
Exactly. And then they're on sites with like tens of pop-ups. With many pop-ups, and it's like, I don't want to deal with this, but at the same time I want to see where the plot is going. So
Yeah, the plot. Because you watch porn for the plot.
I mean, after you're done, the plot can be interesting enough to keep watching.
Okay.
I found a couple shows like that.
No, PJ, you don't have enough quotation marks. You need more quotation marks.
Your mother walks with me.
I'll do my best.
Yes.
What do you think I do after these streams are over?
Porn. Lots of porn.
Yes, I do porn. That's where my voice acting career is starting.
I really don't want to be watching hentai one day and hear your voice.
I wouldn't either.
I would go out of my way to find you and kick your ass.
To protect what's here.
Or take a screenshot of who your character is, like just the face.
And then just send it to
Mail
the
it to
group.
you. This is you.
This is your new YouTube account.
Let's go.
This is who you are. And I'll give the title of the show and let everyone speculate and Google it themselves.
Good. And just remember, this all started in the finale of Fire Emblem Echoes.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm not trying to get myself out of this hole. I've given up on that. In fact, I'm trying to get deeper in the hole. I don't know. I really like that. Just like when a joke is made and there's just like a singular laugh.
This ends here and now. I cannot fall here.
Nobody's gonna watch this for the Thebes Labyrinth. They're gonna watch this for the conversation.
Oh my god.
So what'd you think of the finale? You mean the... No. No, I don't. I stopped early because fill in the fucking blank.
Round dragon.
You're a bad influence on me, Suzie.
I'm a bad influence on
Because this hardly happens when PJ and I are recording, or Chris and I are doing something, but you...
Oh, God. I'm a worse influence on you than PJ is?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Prepare yourself. I will discharge my duty.
You implied it, though.
You still
I did not. I implied nothing of the sort.
Okay. You're a bad influence on me. This never happens when I stream with PJ.
I'm just saying this specific thing never happens when I stream with PJ. If we're being honest, I don't even know how this conversation started anymore.
I don't remember. You said something about shows, and I started fucking losing my mind.
Okay.
Oh,
Fucking
we were
thing with
talking-
Shiro
okay.
and Hana.
We were talking about Shiro and Hana's conversation. Yeah, okay.
Listen, I may have brought it up, but it could have just stopped there.
Nope.
Just saying.
Shows.
Carlos, I didn't ask you.
Batman, I will make you into gloves. Stop it.
Does Batman want to get in on the conversation, huh?
He's clawing up my carpet. I'm gonna
Yeah.
murder him.
It didn't take long.
Anyway.
We've had similar conversations. I'll take your word for it.
About what I expected.
My cat found a box.
I hear that.
Ooh, thank you.
I won't complain.
Are you good? Okay.
Dargan.
Durgan!
Dargan.
Round Durgan.
Ooh.
Lots of Durgan.
Ooh.
Are those the blue Durgan?
Those are the blue Durgan.
Blue Durgan!
Let's take a look.
That's a pretty color of blue.
Blue round Durgan.
Durgan!
Yeah. Alright, Durgan die now.
Hello, we found the Durgans.
I can handle this.
A lot of Durgans.
The Durgans.
This is actually kind of worrying me. If you recall, I did not refute the fact that they existed. I just said I was using a guide, and when the time came, the guide would tell me.
I'll do my best.
And you just get over here.
Stand back.
Okay, Carlos, what kind of shit did you suggest to me? What the fuck is this?
Huh? Wait, what's going on?
The show!
Let us proceed.
That
Oh,
Carlos
Boku no
suggested.
Pico. Boku no Pico?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only heard it in name alone.
I'm not a fan of the art style.
Holy shit. That Durgan does a lot of damage.
Nothing on me.
Holy shit, that Durgan does a lot of damage. Well, bye, Tobin. Right, plan B.
This is it. I'll pull my own weight.
Batman really likes the box, I guess.
Cats in boxes.
That box has been there all week, and
Yeah,
he's
well.
just now found it.
Ready and waiting.
They will like what they want to like when they want to like it.
You can't beat me. I have to survive.
Nice.
Okay, Dar, I wasn't gonna
Leave
watch
them
it.
to me.
I looked up just Google image searches to see if I liked the art style, and I don't, so I'm not gonna watch it.
Systems get it done.
I'm very picky with my porn.
I am ready.
Very, very picky.
That just means you have a taste. Okay, why am I hesitating? This guy does one dip. What the f... I have made it. No, I haven't.
Since here and now. I cannot fall here.
Hi, James.
How James went to bed?
I thought he went to bed too.
You missed the entire conversation we just had.
Yep, he missed the entire conversation we just had.
Yikes. I think I'm just going to play it safe.
Milla smiles upon you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, PJ, are you playing GTA, or did Vinny stand you up?
They were gonna play GTA.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I remember, the Falchion is supposed to be very effective against dragons, and yet Alm's Falchion is only doing normal damage. This is false advertising.
What the fuck was that? It's a sword, not a frisbee.
I showed you this already.
I guess I just missed it somehow? I don't know.
Alright. Dead Durgan. I heard a ding. Wow, 1 silver coin. Thanks, game. Is Vinny watching this too?
Good night, James. What? What?
What?
For the twice? Okay. Good night for the twice, I guess.
Okay, Vinny. Alright. So what did we just learn about him? That was the blood of the dragon, right? And the Senate gave him everything that he needed. At first, it was a tiny thing, but on day 80, I gave it my blood. It grew. Tenth basement. We're finally at the lowest point of Thebes Labyrinth.
Woo! We got here.
Now the question is, can we survive? We've survived this far. With all of our Miller's turn wheel intact, too. Here's the final slab. Its voice echoes in my head. Dark thoughts. Violent thoughts. So, the story here is that we have a mad sorcerer, let's call him, who was obsessed with raising the dead and controlling it to be an army. That didn't satiate him, so he got the blood of a divine dragon. He birthed something, and he gave it his blood, becoming a surrogate for that something. And now, that something, having human blood in him, having human thoughts, has become a little bit more than a beast.
Oh, good.
And that takes us to this final boss.
I feel a little better.
About what I expected.
I'm full.
It's edible.
So you were there for the first thing. For the first episode of Awakening. Does this symbol happen to look familiar at all?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. PJ, are you still here? This might be something that you would be interested in.
PJ, come back. Holy shit, what the fuck is that?
That is the final boss of Thebes Labyrinth. And the true final boss to this game.
It looks like something from Shadow of the Colossus. I don't like it.
This is the creation. Fell Dragon. This is what that guy was making all that long time ago. So yeah, that's fine, Carlos. If you remember in the beginning when Crom reached for Robin's hand, do you remember seeing some sort of symbol in the back of Robin's hand?
Oh yeah, was that it?
That was it.
Okay.
That is the mark of the fell dragon, and this is where it all began. The creation of this dragon created the fell dragon bloodline, and this dragon eventually became Grima, which is the main boss of Awakening.
Oh, okay. The one that Donald ate.
Yeah, the one that Donald ate.
Okay.
Dark spikes. All dragon spikes that deal damage to foes in range. Dragon skin halves damage taken. Anathema reduces evasion of all foes within 3 spaces. Nullify ailments so it can't be poisoned or stunned. God. A fell dragon of divine power and ill sentiment. The creation. A twisted creature born of divine dragon blood. That guy, who I can never remember the name of, even though we saw his name many times throughout this labyrinth, created what was going to be Grima. And we released the seal on it.
Oh, good.
In our curiosity, we released the seal on Grima. And then we have these guys, which I believe are constantly going to spawn. Alright, let's get to work.
I will discharge my duty.
I can handle this. Thought you could win? What did you think of that?
Alright, not bad. Yeah, no, the creation has a really cool design.
Oh yeah. It's a cool design, but again, it reminds me of something from Shadow of the Colossus, which rises anxiety.
You gonna be okay?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I'm not fighting it.
Fair enough. That's right. The Fell Dragon bloodline eventually went down to Valadar and eventually to Robin. And Carlos, I'm gonna cut it there. She hasn't seen much of Awakening, so I'm just giving her the essential points. The rest you can obviously just watch for yourself later on.
Yeah, I do want to watch that playthrough.
Because it's the origin of Donald.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then Donald. Donald became the next in the bloodline of the Fell Dragon.
Yep.
Because he ate the Fell Dragon.
This is the part that hurts. That's how it's done.
Good. And that's going to solve a lot of headache later, for the earlier on.
Your service.
Clear a path.
Ouch.
This is a fight we can't lose.
Nice camera angle. Good to know that the cameramen across these games know exactly what they are doing.
The mother walks with me.
Thanks.
Come at me, fools! All right, let's go.
Yes, allow me.
Let us proceed.
I love the, like, organ music that's playing right now. Damn it.
I'll have to go back and listen to it at some point.
Yeah. That's the one unfortunate thing about this.
I am ready.
Now, I don't, as I've said, I've never actually played this boss fight, so I don't know if, for instance, these reinforcements keep spawning endlessly, or if there's going to be a stop to this spawn eventually. I really hope that it's the latter, because that would make things a little bit easier. But, that being said, it will make things easier, so it's probably not going to stop.
Right.
Wonderful.
Seems like we're doing good so far.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so it seems like I'm gonna have to hold a couple units back to deal with these reinforcements, and then send some units up to deal with the Dargan himself. And this is why I said that Tobin is going to be a huge help in this fight. Because his art, his ability there, is actually the one thing that the Fell Dragon cannot counter. And because of that, and also because I have Fortify, he can basically use it as many times as needed. That being said, I'm going to send the Pegasus Sisters up because there's something special that I want to do. Also, I fucked up royally.
Hi, Batman. Did you want to join the stream?
I can handle this.
I can do it stream.
Welcome. Did you want to say
This is
something?
it.
You just want to sit there and lay on my felt?
They keep spawning endlessly? Thanks. Use restore. Oh, that's why, because it's not an enemy that's poisoned. Good.
At your service.
I completely forgot about that. So, Gray, along with all of the other amazing things that he's doing, he also got a new ability with his promotion. Tri-Affliction. So he has a chance to actually inflict counter or inflict status ailments on the enemy.
Oh, good.
I'll do my best. Thanks.
Fortunately, the Fell Dragon, or the Creation, or however we're going to refer to it as, does recover 5 health each turn, which is kind of annoying. But, considering that Tobin does 24 damage at least, I think a 5 damage heal is not going to be that big of a deal.
Yes, allow me.
I'll never live this down.
Yeah, good crit. I don't know why this guy was so adept at dodging and everything here.
Alright, let's go. You're mine! Success!
Milla smiles upon you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's cheap. I know what you meant, Carlos.
Have some of this!
Want to attack Tobin? That's your right, I suppose. Uh-oh.
Let us proceed. I'm not about to stop here.
Hey, leave some for me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yup, that guy had the spell Medusa, which reduces your health to 1 HP.
Uh,
Alright. Let's try a different way to do things here.
It's been fun. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, I got it. This is the part that hurts.
Alright, no visible health yet.
Yes.
but he's
allow me.
past a half, right?
He has like 200 something health.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh my god, Tatria, fucking dodge!
Leave them to me.
Why don't you dodge?
Or crit, you know,
Crit,
whatever.
yeah. No, be useful.
He's dead though.
Yeah. He's
Get
dead.
some healing.
Yeah.
Aww.
The mother walks with me.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Alright, no problems. Oh, hey.
Good.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome back. We missed you.
We have a little bit of a gift for you. Like 300 400 health.
You're not gonna like the gift, but
We like it.
Someone's been training.
I can handle this.
Stand back.
Okay, we're getting to visible health now.
finally. Holy shit.
This could work. This could work if Tobin gets a crit.
Yes.
Nope.
Oh, it
Activation.
lit up.
Activation of the skill, remember?
It looks like this.
I know.
Ugh.
I know.
Good work. Thank you.
Hello, platypus.
Hello, platypus.
Welcome to the stream. You can get there. You can get there. Can you get behind him? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So if I put you up here, you should be able to get behind him next turn.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Gray is just going to continue being awesome.
Good. I'm so proud of Gray. He's come so far.
Yeah. All of these units have. Again, I know I'm not using Alm or Celica, but they've already had their time in the sun.
They're fine. It's fine.
1, 2, okay. Buckle my shoe. 24. It's too risky. How much can you do normally? You can do 17 normally. I'm gonna let you make the final decision. Who makes the final attack? Out of the three, Paula, Katria, Est.
I like Est.
Est? Alright, Est will make the final blow then. Here we go. What? Well, let's try it. I mean, look at that crit chance.
You can also heal,
This is true.
unless you already did that.
I can also go back in time.
That's fair.
Let's do it.
Ready to strike. Nice knowing you.
See you in Awakening, Grimma. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we get to see him attack.
You must heal yourself.
Hold on, hold on.
Stand back. Come at me, fools!
I'm going to get that critical hit. I swear I'm going to. This is 76, come on.
Nice knowing you. Triangle attack.
Yes!
Good job.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to see the triangle attack with all three of them on their overclass. And you know what? I got it. The creation
We made it through.
is defeated. And Grima is released. We have set the stage for awakening.
By the way, just to check something, does Keshin ring a bell?
Yes, Platypus, it does. That's my OC. The horror passes. Yet still a foul air lingers, filling this place with a sense of dread. At the rusted ring, and the final memory prism.
Woo!
So, we have set the events for awakening, and this kind of confirms it. This is the fell dragon symbol. Withdraw from the dungeon, we're done here. Throne of Despair. Award for containing the menace that tried to bring ruin to the world. So, we have one more thing to do. A land of gods and men.
Oh, Duma. Why can you not understand? All living things are deserving of happiness. We can build that paradise for them here, in Valentia. A world free of misery.
Nonsense! A world without misery is not the same as a happy one. Misery shapes men throughout their lives. Hardship makes them strong. Smother them with blessings, and they will never learn what happiness is.
So you would temper them with misfortune instead? Mankind faces trials enough, without us burdening them yet more. I wish to be their salvation, the hands that dispel their grief and pain. It is our duty as gods to save them.
Poor, foolish Milla. Your love would only make them soft and lead them to depravity and ruin. Men are weak. Our duty as gods is to make them strong. Our hands must be firm.
Duma, my dear brother, I'd hoped we could unite and make Valentia the utopia it was meant to be. But I see now that our argument will only continue in circles.
So it seems. I cannot even remember how long it has been, my sister. How long since we left our old world behind and came here to build a new. Regardless, it is clear the utopia you desire is not the same as mine. We must part ways. Let me rule the north, and you shall have the south. Let us vow to each seek our own ideals, and never trample upon the others. We shall at time judge which of us has done right by mankind. Do we have an accord?
I tire of our fighting, my brother. An accord it shall be. Farewell, Duma. May your people find as much happiness as mine.
And we circled back around to where it all began.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 memory prisms that fleshed out the story even more. And that is all to do in Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia.
Woo! We made it!
So, I know I asked this last stream, but with the addition of this extra little dungeon here, what'd you think of the game? Story?
That was a fucking trip, man. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
I do. I enjoyed the story. Again, I wish Celica were a bit stronger emotionally, but I really did enjoy the story, and the writing was fantastic. So.
I agree. Having finally beaten this game 100%, I guess it can be counted as that. Of course, I didn't do a couple side missions, but let's not count that because that guy wanted 5 steel lances when I didn't have any right now. That being said, having beat this 100%, I feel like it was a fantastic game, and it was definitely greater to have a co-commentator on board with this. I mean, think about it. I was planning on doing this as a solo series at some point, but I feel like it really turned out better with a co-commentator. And it does kind of connect some Fire Emblem games a little bit. But, as we know, this timeline, this trio, this story is not done yet. Valentia is done. Valentia eventually turns to Valm, and we see that in Awakening. However, as it's said with the 3 White Wing sisters, Paula, Patra, and Est, there's still more that happened on the continent of Arcanea.
Right.
So, when next we meet, it will be back in Arcanea 1 year later. And, we will see what happens in New Mystery of the Emblem. But for this, we close the book on this chapter of Fire Emblem. And close the DS. Signifying everything. So, a couple things that should be noted about New Mystery of the Emblem. Right in the very beginning, with the cutscene, the translation that I got does have a little bit of a sound glitch. That is something that I want people to be aware of before they go into it. Be aware that I'm aware of it and that I can't fix it. But it's not too much, but it is there. Next, I will be playing it on an emulator. It was never released out of Japan, so I need to get a translated copy, and the only way to do that was through ROMs and emulator. Which means I will have save states, and I will be making use of them. And also, the layout is going to be kind of like the layout for Shadow Dragon, where it's like both screens are side by side, because things switch around a lot. I'm hoping that maybe I can find a way to make it better, but that's something that just figure it out as time goes on. I am done for the night, Death Eagle. Sorry, you kind of popped in at the end of the stream. There's nothing else to do. We're done.
We finished it.
We finished it. So, yeah, I still have to beat the last two chapters, but at least it'll be fresh in my mind. And perhaps, maybe I can even acquire the extra side story that was not in the original. That being said, yes, I am done for the night. This series is done, locked down. We're moving back to Arcanea next week for a New Mystery of the Emblem. Stay tuned for that. If you didn't notice, Duma was the narrator. Yeah, no, I noticed. Did you? Well, you couldn't hear anything.
I couldn't hear it.
Duma was the narrator.
If I could have heard it, I would have noticed.
Yeah, you're pretty sharp.
I'm pretty good at picking out voice actors.
Let's see. I guess for the rest of the week, just keep a lookout for videos on my channel. I'm not gonna promise anything because things might pop up that prevent me from editing. So just look out for it. Anything on your channel for the next week?
Nothing planned. No.
Okay. So, in terms of streams, tomorrow is going to be something on Chris's channel, maybe.
Who fucking knows?
I have no idea. Like, watch it. Just watch out for it. Thursday is going to be a toss-up again, but from the way that you were talking yesterday, it seems like it's more leaning towards me doing Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Possibly the finale of that too. I'm just wrapping up games left and right.
Look at you go.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I have to get most of the stuff out of the way before the summer ends.
Right.
Of course, Ocarina of Time, when you really get down to it, is not a long game. Especially when you're not doing all of the side quests.
Right.
So, for now, it is planned that Thursday is going to be Ocarina of Time on my channel. Friday, my channel, Mass Effect 2, with added DLC. Got that working.
Yeah.
And that is going to be PJ, Suzie, Pooja, and I. Maybe Pooja. Maybe Pooja, depending on her work schedule. Saturday is going to be the finale of the Fates main story on, what do you know, my channel. And that's going to be Pooja, hopefully, PJ, Suzie, Chris, and me. That is the big group stream. Sunday is going to be more Monster Hunter Worlds on PJ's channel because Behemoth is coming out. And then the week after, take a look out for Fallout 4. I think it's the week after. Then that would take us to Monday with more Dragon Age Inquisition on Suzie's channel.
Yeah.
And then that brings us around to Tuesday for the beginning of New Mystery of the Emblem, which is going to be quite the graphical shocker of a turn from Echoes, considering that Echoes was a remake and New Mystery of the Emblem is technically a remake, but it's also done in the style of Shadow Dragon, but the story still connects. And that's it for the week. I don't think there's anything else to add. And Carlos put something down. For over 10,000 years, the Fell Dragon bloodline tried to resurrect Grima, but they all failed due to them being unworthy. That's true. Grima basically played the waiting game until he had enough people to try to resurrect him, and so he could be to be a vessel for him. But that didn't quite work out in Awakening for plot reasons. Something that you would just have to know the story or watch the story to know about. But yeah, no, Grima was released today. We have basically doomed the world in Awakening. Good job, all.
Good job.
Good job.
A+.
And I think that's it. I think that's it. There's really nothing more to say. I know that usually at the end of series is when people kind of put out their heart and what they feel about the game, but we do that during the series, so it's like... So it's like when it gets to the end of it, it's like, there's really nothing more to say.
We've already said it.
The game was enjoyable, it was fun, we had quite a number of conversations during dungeons.
Dungeons were great.
Dungeons were great!
Shows.
So I'm gonna go decompose and hopefully forget that this ever happened, which PJ would never allow me to,
PJ
by the way.
is not gonna let us forget this.
So, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Good night, everybody.
Bye.